I'm always fascinated by people's stories of how they come to be where they are. If you weren't born in a particular place, you've decided to move there, make your life there. Why? What happened? How did this come to be? And the Kimberley is full of such stories, people who've been attracted here for one reason or another. And let's face it, there are lots of reasons to be attracted to the Kimberley. If you head up the Dampier Peninsula, the two communities of Jarragen and One Arm Point together run a tourism venture called Kooljaman, and there in the kitchen you'll find Joe McGratton, who for some years now lives and loves living and working here in the Kimberley. He has come a very, very long way to be here, though.
I'm the head chef here at Kooljaman.
Okay, now I'm judging by that accent that home originally is a lot further away from here. Where are you originally from?
I was born and raised in Belfast in the north of Ireland. My family live in Dingle in County Kerry the past 12, 13 years, but yeah, that's where I'm originally from.
Okay, so how does a fella from Belfast end up working at Kooljaman?
A Melbourne woman, actually. So I came across to Australia about 11 years ago. I met my wife in Melbourne. We travelled for years and years together and then decided to come back to Australia again. I always fancied the Northwest as a place to give a go. And we got offered jobs in Kooljaman in 2011 and fell in love with the place. And yeah, we were here for seasons 2011, 12 and 13. And then we had a young child, we had our first baby, at the end of the 2013 season. And normally it would be not really to go to have children up in Kooljaman kind of thing, because it would be awkward with staff accommodation and things like that there. But it worked out well for us, and they decided to bring us back again in 2015. So it is. So it's a special place to be. Like.
When you said you fell in love with it, what was it that particularly made you feel that way?
Oh God, the country around you, next where we're sitting. You know what I mean? It's just the red earth, the blue seas, the blue skies every single day. You know what I mean? It's like me and my wife have travelled 50 different countries. This is one of the most beautiful places we've ever been anywhere in the entire world, and we get to live here and work here. It's just, it's ridiculous. Absolutely amazing.
I'm wondering what it's like to be doing the work of a chef here, to put together a menu and the pressure that goes with that, because we are pretty long way from supply chains and all of that. So how do you go about it?
It's a hell of a lot more difficult than any restaurant in the city. I've been cooking near 15 years now, so I have, and running restaurants in many different cities around the world. And yeah, this one's a challenge all by itself. We receive in one delivery a week, which obviously is a nightmare. So it is for us. We have to bring every single thing in on that one day. Most of my orders are placed 6 to 7 days in advance of a delivery. So I basically receive a delivery and place an order based on what I think we're going to sell over the coming week kind of thing. So logistically it is a very fine balancing act, obviously based on the storage facilities we have, and then to try and produce really high quality food out of what we have the entire time. So yeah, it is difficult. It's always been difficult, so it has, but I feel that we've done it really, really well, and every single year we get a little bit better, so we do it doing it. And I think the stage we're at now, we're one of the best in the Northwest, in my opinion anyway. Like, I definitely believe that. But yeah, it's difficult, but it's wonderful. It's good fun.
Been talking to people around the communities here about local tucker that they get and the ways they cook it. Have you picked up on much of that?
Yeah, we've done quite a bit of that sort of stuff. So we have it, not necessarily as much in the restaurant as more outside of it kind of thing. But yeah, with the mud crabs and things like that, I've had mud crab on the menu here on quite a few occasions. So I have whenever it's actually available for us to get in. But obviously the stuff the local mob are catching it and bringing in, we can't use it in the restaurant. So we can't. It's the same thing as if I went out and caught fish, I couldn't use it in the restaurant myself, just under fisheries licenses kind of thing. Like, but yeah, we definitely try to include as many things from the local country as we can. Like, we have gubbins and we're using it on our menu. We turn it into powder, we add it into sauces to flavour all orange sauces and things like that there. So we definitely try to incorporate as many things like that as we possibly can.
There's an event coming up in September, a kind of hunter-gatherer event, which I believe you've got a pretty key role in. Can you talk me through that?
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that. It's going to be really, really exciting. It's going to pretty much bring the two communities together for a big cook-off for the day. We'll have a big spit up here and roast lots of meats. So it'll be it'll be a great festive day for the two communities coming together in here, and hopefully we'll have loads and loads of other people up to enjoy it with us as well.
Mm-hmm. Just one last question. What's the best thing for you about being where you are right now?
There's no one thing I can put on it. I I love my job, but I love being down the beach, I suppose. I'll put it as that there. That being down the beach with my daughter and wife, that's the best thing about being here. I love my job to pieces, but yeah, there's nothing better than sitting on the beach.
Lovely to meet you, Joe. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you too, mate.
Joe McGratton, chefing on the Dampier Peninsula at Kooljaman there. And it's a big call, isn't it? He's travelled with his family 50 different countries, and he reckons this part of the Kimberley is the most beautiful place